Within 30 seconds, I thought I had made the biggest mistake of my life. My mind was going to worst case scenario. But let's backtrack for a moment, shall we? If you are like me, you love a massage. And in Bangkok, they are very affordable. So I was getting them like every other day. But one time I went into this massage parlor and within 30 seconds, I thought I had made the biggest mistake of my life. My mind was going to worst case scenario. So I met this woman on Facebook. I'm a solo traveler and I met her and she and I agreed to go get massages. That's one thing we had in common. So we went to this new place and she only wanted a foot massage and I wanted a full body massage. So she went off and got her foot massage. And I'm standing in a group of ladies and they're saying, "Do you want a man or a woman?" And I said, "Oh, it doesn't matter." So they immediately signed me a man. He doesn't really speak English and he beckons me to follow him. So I follow him to the elevator and he's pointing, saying, "We're going to go upstairs." My heart is already starting to race. Why I didn't turn around at that point, I don't know. It seemed like a legitimate place. And I guess ultimately it is. But I get on the elevator with him. We go upstairs. And in Thailand, you always take your shoes off before you enter into a room. He beckoned me to take off my shoes. And I saw about 10 other pairs of shoes. So I figured the place was crowded with other people getting massages. That was not the case. I don't even know whose shoes those were at this point. So he opens the door to this darkened room, and there are a lot of beds lined up. And I thought, okay, I guess I'm getting my massage here. But I didn't see anybody else in the room, not a single person. And it was very quiet up there. I'm getting more and more anxious. And he tells me to follow him down this hallway. So I follow him down the corridor. Again, I don't see a single person. And we get to the end of the hall, and he opens the door. And inside the room was just a table and a bench. It was very basic, bland, no flowers, no music, kind of like a jail cell. Not that I've been in a jail cell, but he tells me to get undressed. My heart's beating a little bit, but I'm telling myself, Laura, that's your anxiety. Relax, relax, relax. So I get undressed, and we can't communicate during the massage. So he gives me this massage. But, during that whole time, I thought it would be so easy for him to traffic me if he wanted to. And then I remembered that I'm 61 and like nobody wants a 61-year-old. So I got over that pretty quickly. Then at the end of the massage, he opens this other door and it's a shower and it's like dirty and dank and gross. And he's like, "Take shower." And I'm like, "Oh, hell no." Oh, hell no. I got up and got dressed and got out of there as quickly as possible. Have you ever had a crazy massage experience? Maybe I'm not the only one.